I'm at the Public Defender Service, and we specifically do criminal law defense for indigent people. I wanted people who couldn't afford good lawyers to get the best legal representation they could get. I always say public defenders are the best representation money cannot buy, because you can't buy us. We just are people who want to be here, and we want to represent people. I was in the 7th grade about when I started thinking about the law as a profession, and it has always been criminal defense. And I never stopped thinking about it. I always knew that this is where I wanted to end up. In the meantime, I would do things like come down to the courthouse and watch trials and things like that, just to keep myself focused. And it was just interesting to me, so I'd come and watch trials and learn. I went to a small law school. There was a lot of minorities, and we worked together. I had been afraid because what I heard about law schools was that everybody was kind of keeping their own notes and didn't want to share their information, but it wasn't like that at all. We all shared our information with each other and helped each other. In my school, we had clinics, and so we were practicing law and going to school at the same time. And so that was probably the hardest thing, trying to keep track of clients and at the same time studying for school. Our general felony lawyers carry about 30 cases, and the felony 1 lawyers, that is those of us who do murders and rapes, we do about 20 cases. We carry about 20 cases at all times. So we're very lucky that we actually get to really know the cases and work with the clients and do good work for them. There are days when we come in here and are stuck to the computer doing research. There are days when, if we're in trial, we're never in here. I spend time at the jail talking to clients at all hours of the day or night. I spend time investigating, going out to scenes, looking at how things happen, recreating crimes so that I can understand better what happened. My biggest legal mentor is Renee Raymond, and she's been at the Public Defender Service, I think about 10, 11 years. I've always just admired her and watched her and followed her around, actually, and gone to her when I'm having difficulties with cases and issues and stuff like that.
Gladys had practiced for a while before she got here. She had a natural instinct for some things. She also was not afraid to do things differently. I've seen Gladys develop because of her creativity and because of her knowledge and because of her increasing confidence in her ability into a fairly formidable litigator.
Gladys is one of the reasons that I've just made the decision to go to law school, because I see how much she loves what she does. And although we may complain and we may say X, Y, and Z about the job, she's still dedicated, and every day she gets up and she comes into work and she's happy about what she does.
So the great part about Gladys is she always makes you feel good about everything that you've done, as long as it's been your best. And that helps you get through the day, and that's definitely what she does for me.
We spend a lot of time in court, and I think usually when people want to go to law school and they think about being a lawyer, that's what they think about, being in court and working with people. And you get to do all of that. And in the midst of doing all of that, going to trial, working with people, yelling at judges, fighting back, you get to help somebody.